Hey everybody, Albert Leonardo here. In this video, we want to talk about how to read ads report. We want to discuss about what metrics to look at and to understand the metrics that we are going to use often in Facebook. So you go to the ads report using this link, facebook.com/ads/manage. Let's start with impression, reach, and frequency. Impression is the number of times your ad was viewed. So in this case, if your ad was viewed 6 times on the newsfeed, for example, then your impression is 6. Reach is how many people your ad was shown to. So in this case, for example, are 4 people, then your reach is 4. Now frequency is impression divided by reach. For example, these 6 impressions happen to 4 people. 6 divided by 4, it is 1.5. Frequency determines how often people see your ad. So frequency of 2 means that each people have seen your ad 2 times. The more the frequency is, it means that the more often your ad is shown to the same person. You definitely want to pay attention to the frequency here, right? Because you don't want your ad to be shown too many times to the same person, as it will cause ad fatigue. So what causes frequency to increase quickly? The first reason is because the audience size is too small. So for example, if you target an audience of 5,000 people with a certain budget, the frequency would increase faster compared to if you run the same budget to 50,000 people. Or if your audience is in moderate size but your budget is too high compared to the audience size, that it reaches quickly to your audience. Regarding frequency, sometimes this case might happen. So for example, when you create your targeting in your ads, it will show potential reach, right? For example, the potential reach is 100,000 people according to the Facebook. And then when you run the ads, then you check the report, the reach is 60,000. So it means that it only reaches 60% of the potential reach, right? But the frequency is as high as 1.8. It isn't supposed to be that quick, right? Don't get confused why it happens, because not all people are that active on Facebook, right? For example, from these 100,000 people, not all of them are active every day. So it means that your ad is not shown to them. It might be shown to the same people. That's what causes the frequency to increase. The next one, CPM. It stands for cost per 1,000 impressions. CPM shows how much you pay for your ads to be viewed 1,000 times. So for example, CPM of $3 means that you pay $3 for 1,000 impressions to happen. So what causes CPM high or low? So when you are targeting to an audience where a lot of competitors are targeting to the same one, then you can expect the CPM to be high. For example, $12 for 1,000 impressions. But if you are targeting an audience where there are few competitors, then you can expect the CPM to be low. For example, $4. Here are some metrics that relate to engagement. So comment, the number of shares, number of page likes, and CPE, which is cost per post engagement. So when you are running PPE ads, this is the metric that you want to look at. So my benchmark is that if the CPE is below 10 cents, it is considered good. Alright, if your CPE cost is very high, your ad might target the wrong audience. Alright, so CPE below $10 is an indicator for how I see my PPE ads performance. And there's metrics that relate to video engagement. So one video view is counted if it was viewed for 3 seconds or more. Alright, so if a video is viewed under 3 seconds, it doesn't count. In Facebook report, you can also break down how many times a video was viewed to 20% of the overall video, how many times a video is viewed to 50%, 75%, 95%, and 100%, which means people completely view the video. So here are the metrics that are related to clicks, So clicks all means that the total clicks that happened. So the clicks here consist of link click, page like, and post comments. Cost per click all is the amount spent for your ad divided by the number of clicks all. Alright, and then there's a metric which is link clicks, which means that this is a click that direct people off Facebook to your website. So cost per click for link is the amount spent divided by the number of link clicks that happen. Alright, and then there is a metric which is click-through rate for the link clicks, which is calculated by the number of link clicks that happens divided by number of impression. So the higher the click-through rate, the better your ad performance. Means that the more people click on your ad. Some offline metrics, offline means that these metrics are what happens on your website. So some of them are view content, add to cart, and purchase. View content means that people go to your website and view what is in there. Add to cart is when people start adding your product to the cart, and purchase is after people pay and the purchase happen. So cost per purchase is the amount spent divided by the number of purchases. So these are the metrics that I often use in e-commerce. View content is not the same as link clicks, right? Link clicks is calculated on Facebook site, but view content is calculated on your website. So that's why you often find that link clicks doesn't always equal to view content. Why? Because people can click an ad on Facebook, but it doesn't mean that they have to arrive on your website, right? For example, if your website page is loading too long and people don't want to wait and then they click back, this might happen oftentimes. The next one is relevance score. The relevance score shows how relevant your ads to your targeting or to your audience. Right? The relevance score is from 1 to 10. The higher it is, the better your ad. So this number will give you an idea to know when to refresh your ad. If your ad is running for a long time, the relevance score will gradually go down. Right? So you know that it's time to refresh your ad by changing the ad copy or the ad image. And then when you are doing split tests, by checking the relevance score, you can determine which ad creative is better or is more relevant to your targeted audience. So relevance score can be high or can be low depending on your audience feedback. If you have positive feedback, then your relevance score can be high. Positive feedback means that they share or they like your ad. Negative feedback happens when they are hiding your ad, right? Because they don't like it. They are hiding it or they are reporting it. So how to improve relevance score? This is very important because you know that your total value of ad depends on 3 metrics, which one of them is relevance. It's how relevant your ads to your audience. So how to improve the relevance score? First one is be specific with targeting. Make sure that your ad is shown to the right people. And then consider ad's image and message. Craft your ad copy and then try to have an interesting image to show in the ad. Next is to refresh your ads frequently. For example, you change your ad creative where after you see that the frequency is starting to go up, and avoid using offensive content. Because if you are using this type of content, people will hide your ad and will affect your relevance score. A bad relevance score will cause your ad not to be shown or cause your ad to be very expensive. Alright, let's go to Facebook Ads Manager and see how to find these metrics in the Ads Manager. So for example, this is one of my campaign. So you see there are some preset metrics here already. For example, performance, you can see the result and there is an explanation here, right? The reach, the cost per conversion, the amount spent, and then let's see the delivery, right? The frequency, the impression, and the CPM. The engagement, how many comments, how many shares, how many link clicks, right? We are looking at the campaign level. If you want to look at the ad set level, you can click here or you can go to here. All right, so this is active ad set and these are inactive ad sets. You can filter by delivery to show only active ad sets. So let's look at the engagement. Okay, you can actually call out the cost per engagement metrics here. The way to do it is by customize columns and find it here. Cost per post engagement, right? And then you can move it to wherever you want. For example, let's put it here. Alright, so these are the cost. This is the cost per engagement, or CPE. And then I want to look at the video engagement. Since this post is a video, and you can see that the video views total is 10,000 plus, and then 10-second video views is 2,000 plus, and then you can see here video views to 25%, to 50%, 75%, 95%, and 100%. Now let's see performance and clicks. I want to see the frequency of this ad set is actually 2.97. Alright, so change this creative. The budget, and then the clicks, right? This is clicks all. And then this is click-through rate all, cost per click all. Alright, now this is link click, cost per link click, and click-through rate link. And if you want to look at your relevance score, you go to the ad level and performance. Alright, you can actually look at a certain period of time, for example, the last 7 days, or let's say 1st September to 8. Okay, do you see how the relevance score started from 9 and then it gradually goes down to 5? This is the proof that, you see, if you look at the frequency, it's 1.31. Let me check. Yes, the frequency is 1.31. No, for the last 7 days, no. If I want to look at the frequency, I should do it lifetime, right? Because it makes sense to look at the lifetime for the whole frequency. So this is 2.97, means that the ad is shown almost 3 times to everyone in this audience here. So no wonder the relevance score goes down to 5. Right? This is the case where I really need to change the creative for this ad set here to refresh the ad. And then you can also customize the columns here. For example, okay, and you can cross which one you don't want to see and select what you want. For example, I want to see view content, and then I want to have add to cart. I want to have purchase, then cost per purchase, right? And then you can rearrange this here: view content, add to cart, purchase, cost per purchase, and then I want link click to see how many people click to my site after seeing the ads, and cost per link click or link. Okay, so the CPC link, this is cost per link click. I put it before link clicks. Alright, and you apply, and then it will show custom, right? You can save it and put a name here. For example, set A. Okay, you can remove whenever you want. So I've made one for myself to use, report t-shirt, and I can see the view content, the add to cart, the purchase, and then cost per purchase. This is the metric that most of the time I look at, right? So for example, my t-shirt is, the profit is $14 and the cost per purchase is $7, means that I still have $6 to $7 profit after ads. And there are 80 purchases for this ad set here. This is the purchase value, this is the amount spent, the budget. And I want to show you that we can break down here, right? We can break down by age. So we can see from these 80 purchases, where are they coming from? And we can do gender. So female actually sells more than male. Or you can do age and gender both at the same time. Then let's see region. Okay, a lot of data for you here. So California is one of the best performing states. Placement, whether they are mobile or desktop. So they are almost the same. Okay, so this is how you use the Facebook Ads Manager. In the next video, we will talk about how to optimize your ads by using the Facebook report here.